I have a 12-week transformation program where we're going to be learning, and you don't stop drinking right away. Hi there, my name is Ruby Williams, and I'm a This Naked Mind certified senior coach, as well as the owner of Freedom Renegade Coaching. I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about how change happens, especially when you're trying to stop drinking, or if you're, thinking about even just learning more about how to control your alcohol use. This is a great way to start. First of all, part of my story is that I had this stressful corporate job, and every day I wanted to just relieve stress. That was the feelings that were coming up, that I just couldn't keep up with my life. It felt overwhelming. It felt like stress. I learned through watching society, how I grew up, that you can relieve stress by having a glass of wine. Problem is, for me, it just kept increasing. My intolerance increased, my frequency increased. Eventually, I realized I didn't want to drink that much. And then when I tried to stop, I found out it was really hard to stop. I couldn't figure out how to do it on my own. So what I want to say is, when you drink to solve something, you're almost always wanting to not deal with your feelings. Okay, so my feelings were stress or anxiety, lots of depression, lots of different feelings. So a lot of us drink to numb our feelings. And it isn't actually the urge that's the problem, that we're triggered. It's that we're then resisting trying to use willpower, but willpower doesn't work. And then we often will just give in. What I'm trying to say here today is that change happens from the inside out. And it starts with you being aware and curious of your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and behaviors around alcohol. So when you work with me and my methodology, we start with having grace for yourself, having compassion for yourself. You stop beating yourself up for drinking. You start to learn. I have a 12-week transformation program where we're going to be learning, and you don't stop drinking right away. Old model is like you just stop drinking, and you're just supposed to be able to figure it out and have control because you've said so. Well, what I do, you start to have compassion for yourself. You start to know that it's not your fault. You're doing the best you can. Alcohol is just an addictive substance. You're also not alone. I've been there. It's happened to me. It's happening to so many people. Basically, you can do this. And it all starts with awareness, curiosity. You start to ask yourself questions like, why do I want to drink right now? This feeling is coming on. It feels horrible, but what if I sit with this feeling? What happens? So these are some of the techniques that I do. We talk about leaning into this urge instead of fighting it. What happens if you wait a little longer to drink? And then we carefully, slowly, I ask you lots of questions. You start to reframe your thoughts. You start to look at your beliefs. And then eventually you start to pick a date that you might want to maybe try one day alcohol free, and then we slowly increase it. There's no, if you join a program with me, there's no requirement that you stop drinking hard on a certain day. It's gentleness, questioning, curiosity, awareness, and it can be a lot of fun. And it's a whole journey to discover who you really are without drinking. That's what I'm talking about. The change happens from the inside out. All right. Thank you for listening.